Welcome to Goat Island, the home of all things related to the greatest of all time across multiple disciplines and categories. I'm your host, the Big Kahuzi, and today we are talking about the goats of entertainment and a local semi-historical legend. Starting off with digital streaming platforms, Netflix has kicked off their WWE deal, and most recently in the past few weeks, they have proved that not everything is on America's time. Can you believe Netflix broadcasting WWE content live in real time throughout the European tour, having US watchers either watching Raw well after it's finished broadcasting or having to wait hours for SmackDown after it's been live in Europe? Gosh. With regards to Prime has been kicking ass with series like Invincible and Reacher, proving that The Boys was not the only amazing show they can produce. Disney Plus is ramping up again with Daredevil, and they have a large slate of Marvel-related content that will be joining in the next couple of months. With regards to movies, no massively impactful movies have come out recently, but the rest of 2025 is slated with some monster drops from Disney. Recently, Captain America happened to drop, and whilst a great Captain America movie, I found myself waiting for the big climax, only to be met by the credits. But it's always enjoyable to see Papa Doc and proving that he didn't let Eminem stop him from going on to bigger and better movies. We have Fantastic Four to look forward to, with even joining a short list of actors who have played multiple characters within the MCU. As for DC this year, well, Superman is wearing underwear on the outside again, so there's that. All things considered, I think there's no question as to who the GOAT studio is. Whilst currently the greatest streaming platform is clearly Prime from a content perspective, at least until WWE decides to extend their Netflix deal across all global territories, Disney as a whole is clearly leaps and bounds ahead of any other studio. Now we're going to bring history and entertainment together by retelling different localized folklore and deciding whether or not it would make for a great series and or movie. Today's legend is that of Van Hunks and the Devil. In the early 1700s, a Dutch retired sailor lived at the foot of what was known at the time as the Windberg or Charles Mountain in Cape Town. Now his girl didn't like him smoking, so whenever he wanted to light up, he had to leave the house. Imagine this gak. Probably why there's so many orca lounges in Cape Town. Now, this guy, Jan Van Hunks, was his name, JVH, would often go up the slopes of the mountain to smoke away from his girl. And one day, while he was up there, he met this sus stranger asking to borrow some of his tobacco. Now, for some reason, JVH and the stranger start going on about who can smoke more. And all this nonsense. And eventually, the two decide to have this pipe smoking contest. Whoever beat the other would win a ship full of gold. But Gandhi, JVH didn't have the bags like that. So they start smoking and smoking and smoking, each one trying to outdo the other. And eventually days later, JVH won the competition. But turns out, this sus stranger was the devil himself. Suddenly, with clouds closing in and thunder booming, he vanished, leaving behind only a trail of burnt ground on the slope. Legend goes that the clouds themselves were actually the smoke from JVH and the devil. No one really knows if JVH really met the devil, or if it was someone else, or simply his own demons he was battling with up on the slopes. But it is said that whenever the clouds flow over and down the slopes, that JVH and the devil are battling again, still to this day. And this story is how the mountain came to be known as Devil's Peak. Now, would it make a good series? Definitely not. But as a period piece with some fleshing out of JVH's character and some build up and resolve, I think this could definitely be a great short film, if not a feature film. So in summary, Prime is killing streaming. Disney Plus expected to pick up. Netflix is waiting for WWE to extend to all global areas. Disney is expected to dominate the rest of 2025 with some massive releases. And lastly, now you know how Devil's Peak got its name. From Goat Island, I'm the Big Kauzi. We'll catch you next time.